Hey everybody, I'm Rick. Welcome to Talking Habs, where you get your daily fix of Blue Blanc Rouge. We have game number 62 tonight for you. Montreal is in Anaheim to take on the Ducks. It is trade deadline day came and went. The Habs didn't do that much. A couple of minor things. They took on some salary. They retained some salary to facilitate a trade. I believe it was Nick Bonino, and got a fifth-round pick for that, and they made a minor league deal, player for player for basically for the Rocket. Let me see now. I can't remember. Was it Francois Allard came to the Rocket for Nate Schnarr? That was the deal. So that's all they did today. Yeah, I mean, so some of you might be disappointed and whatever, but I mean, that's the way it is. The players that didn't get moved, they're gonna, if they're on expiring contracts, they're gonna walk away at the end of the season. Habs won't get anything for them, but I think it's okay for the guys that are on expiring contracts here. And it's going to include Monahan, unfortunately, because he probably not going to be ready at all before the end of the season. So anyway, I will have some play-by-play of the game. I'll give you some color commentary and talk to you guys in the chat, and we'll look at the chat right now. It's a late game. I know there's not a lot of people here. And that's it, just Guru. Guru's back. Hey, Guru, welcome back in. Go Habs, go. And yeah, there you go. So if you're here, we got roughly 10 minutes before they drop the puck to start this game. There was Frederick Allard. Oh, and they got Tony Sund, two defensemen. Never heard of either one of them. I expect it's just for the Rocket. So they're just showing it on the broadcast there. All right. So try to talk to me in the chat, or I'm going to probably fall asleep. It's been a long last couple of days with all the trade stuff. And yeah. So if you're not a normal watcher of this channel and this the games and everything here, this is not how I usually am. Yeah, it's just because of I got like 3 hours sleep last night. So feel sorry for me. Talk to me in the chat and send me lots of money. That works for me. Hey there, Sean. Seems like it's been a while. How you doing, man? Now that everything is over, I hope they will put Raphael Harvey Pinard back on the top line and Hoffman somewhere else. Good point. Although maybe that's not their plan for Harvey Pinard in the end. They want, I don't know, but I think you're right. I'd like to see him there. Gotta say though, I mean Hoffman, and like that line's been okay for the 2 games, but not overwhelmingly. Hoffman's for sure. So I definitely tend to agree with you. It's not like that tonight because there's no change like that to the lineup. The only change to the lineup is Barron is out, so there's no scratched player, and I think that's basically the changes. There's no other changes. They're showing it right now. Oh, Chris Tierney back in the lineup because they went with 11 forwards. So yeah, like I say, there's no changes other than that. Yeah, and Monty's in nets. There you go. You're up to date. Awesome. We can all go home now. I gotta say, I'm kind of looking forward to the end of this game tonight. I don't usually say that about games, but tonight, yeah. If I had that click thing, from the movie Click, yeah, the game would be over now. But I hope. I'm kind of worried, on a night where I'm tired like this, that it's gonna be a boring game. Kind of. I don't think the Ducks are all that exciting or that good right now, and Montreal, can play shitty, and maybe they. I just hope it's not like that. Anyway, we'll see what happens. They're going to face off for about 7 minutes or so. So talk to me here in the chat if you don't mind. I know there's not a lot of people, but please find it in you to say hi. Guru says, hopefully they make it a good one to keep everyone entertained. I hope so. I mean, I don't think it's in their mind that, you know, what we're going through here to watch the game, but let's just hope it's a good game. And it keeps us excited because that'll keep us going. Nothing worse, though, than a boring game with in a really late start. Nothing worse than that. And this one has potential to be that. Anyway, so what do you guys think of the game? Let me know what your thoughts are on this game and this matchup here. And also, like, whatever your thoughts are about the trade deadline and any of the moves made at the trade deadline. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. I'm, for one, not disappointed that Montreal did not make any more moves. Sure, I would have liked to see them do stuff, but I'm not surprised that they weren't able to. I mean, look at the way this team is, and these guys that they have to move, the good ones, are injured in Monahan, and it doesn't seem like Edmondson got a lot of interest. So I'm a little surprised at that, but just a little. It didn't seem to help that he came back for one game. But I mean, like, once again, just one game. Teams probably would have liked to see him play the last 5 games. If they were going to pull the trigger on getting him. Apparently, Tampa was interested. Didn't work out. Although I don't know what Tampa had left to trade with for Montreal, because I don't think Montreal would have want a player to come back. So I don't think they had draft picks left. They gave them all away for Tanner Jeannot, pretty much. They gave 5 draft picks for Tanner Jeannot. So crazy stuff. All right. There's nobody here though. That's the thing. I need comments. Keep me awake. Talk to me, please. I don't like to beg. Although my ex-girlfriends would say that's not true, but I don't like to beg to you guys. My dog. I think that's my dog's dreaming. In her dream, she'd go, "Yeah, he's telling you the truth." Bedard with a hat trick tonight. Yeah, I mean, listen, that kid's a special player. Unfortunately, I really don't think we're gonna get him. We undershot. If only we would have waited one more year to get that first overall pick, that would have been awesome, but didn't happen. And this team that doesn't seem to want to lose, it's a good sign for the future. Like, if we don't get Bedard or Fantilli or one of those guys, these guys are going to be good. I really like what's happening here, even without those guys in the lineup and everything. So here we go. We're about to have a face-off. Start of the game. Suzuki going to take the draw at center ice. And nobody really won that draw. They just battled through it. Okay, let's see what kind of game we're going to get. He just said Cam Fowler on the puck. It didn't sound like he said puck, but I'm sure he did. To me, in my ears, anyway. Guru, yeah, Bedard was my first time really watching him. He was fun to watch. Matheson shot on net, kicked out by Gibson. Here come the Ducks. Nope, Habs coming back. Over the line. I don't know who that is. It was Drouin. Look at that. Drouin gonna get the first goal, guys. And no, and he doesn't, but he was right there. No, he did. I just called it. I think Drouin just got the first goal. I got it. Look at that. I am a genius. I got it right on. I said it. He's not going to get traded. I'll score tonight. He gets the first goal. Kind of lucky, though. Oh, that's funny. Yep. Right there. And that puck was going in anyway. He did like Anderson did to who was it he did that to Drouin earlier. He just did that to somebody. Awesome. That is amazing. So I'm the only one in the running for the guess the score contest because I'm the only one that took Drouin. The hockey gods said the same thing. They're not trading him. Give him a goal. And they did. Well, that woke me up a bit. And of course, nobody talking about it here. You guys should be all over it in the chat. Come on. Well, what kind of omen do you think that means? It says for tonight's game. Matheson and Anderson with the assists. Habs up 1-0, 3 shots for the Habs, no shots for Anaheim so far in this game, almost 2 minutes in. Yeah, I'm a genius, man. I'm a genius. Total luck, man. Total luck. But still, hey, I called it. I think I want to say that's the maybe only the second time this season that I got the first goal scorer. So he tied Allmark. He tied Allmark. Yeah, that's what he said. Didn't you see when he was celebrating? I got it. I tied Allmark. Now all the teams that didn't trade for him are going, damn it, that could have been our goal. He's going to go on a rampage now. Hey, wouldn't it be funny? He scores like 5 goals in his next 3 games. Or Bayby's right. Maybe tomorrow we hear Jonathan Drouin out the rest of the season with an ingrown toenail. Did you not? I'm not sure what you're saying there, but yes, Drouin just scored the first goal, opened the game. I called it too. Teams are disappointed they didn't get Drouin now. All 31 teams, other than the Habs, are all damn it. Me too. I didn't even call it right because I couldn't believe that it actually happened. I actually thought he was there, but didn't get the goal. I really did. Crazy. Well, that was worth staying up for. Gotta say. Well, Habs looking good actually there. Hoffman almost just set up Suzuki. Could be a good night for the Habs for their stats. So I wonder. I'm kind of hoping I get the score too. Why not? As a matter of fact, the last guy to win the contest is right there. Last comment: Baybay won the last time, and then I think the next game almost won again. Came really close. Guru, like the floodgates could open for Drouin, right? He's oh, that's so funny. It's kind of like scoring in a game where your team scores 10 goals and you get the 10th goal and you celebrate like that. It's kind of like that. It's What did they say? Is it Savard? Savard, I think he didn't get a point there. Anyway, Savard needs one more point for his 200th point. I think that's what they just said. Four minutes into this game, it's 1-0 for Montreal. They also have the only 4 shots, 5 shots now. Here come the Ducks. Oh, they tie it up. Now, that was a good defensive play that turned right away into a giveaway and a goal. It started out as a good defensive play. Magna, who I believe they just acquired from San Jose. Yeah, Kovacevic made a good play there, but the puck went to the other guy on the 2-on-1. And he put it right through the legs. Monty probably should have had that, though. Lucas, you didn't. Your phone's not lying, man. I got it. I called it right. Drouin with the first goal. I'm telling you. He said, "Listen, I'm not going to get traded now. I can score now." Look at that! All of a sudden, the chains are off, and I can score. What else happens? So I'm gonna. So I'm gonna retell it. Uh, we're a little over 5 minutes in now. Anaheim finally got a shot there. I didn't see it. Face off coming up in front of Monty. High scoring game coming on is what Momesso thinks. And I don't know. I've got it 4-2. I don't know if it's not considered high scoring. So I don't know. I'd like it to be 4-2 for Montreal. Both teams working hard. It's not the fastest pace, but the work effort by both teams right now is pretty good. Habs having a little trouble here getting the puck out. And of course, as I said, they do get it out, carried out by Belzile. Stops at the half wall, passes to the point. Harris with a shot. I think it hit Pizzetta in front. Habs still have it. Kearney looking for the puck went the other way. He tipped it the wrong way. The arena there is empty, but they're a shitty team. That's why it's empty there. Anthony hopes the Ducks win tonight. I never watch the Habs, ever watch the Habs and say, I hope they lose. Just never do. And even with all this, that I'm okay with I'm never going to cheer that they lose. Oh, they lost. It's just, okay, this year they lose, it's fine. Hey, Boozer, how you doing? I'm doing well. A little tired. I'm doing well. I woke up because called Drouin to get the first goal, and he did. So it kind of woke me up a little bit. What's next? Armia's going to come out of the dressing room and score a goal. Harry, I'm so sorry, Harry. I'm really sorry. I didn't see your email till after, and I wanted to kick myself. And went, and you were in the chat, and I didn't even remember. So I'm sorry, man. I'll make it up to you on another night, but I apologize because I feel shitty for that. But I'm good. I'm glad to see you in, and you're not holding it against me. That I'm actually very happy for. He says, "Hello, everyone. Real Habs fans will want the Canadiens to win." Exactly. I mean, I'm sorry. I'm not calling Anthony not a real Habs fan, and maybe he isn't, but I can't cheer for them to lose. Yeah, you got to like that. I called the Drouin goal, and I was right. Well, good. I'm glad to hear that you weren't waiting there. Why isn't Rick getting back to me? I totally forgot, man. I feel stupid, which is nothing new. I feel stupid a lot. Gibson probably not finishing the game. Why? It's 1-1. I mean, unless something else happens. Just because Momesso said he thinks it's going to be a high scoring game doesn't mean it will be. We'll have to see. Anyway, they're gonna. I guess it's a TV timeout, a commercial break. We'll get back to this game. I think we're closing in on the halfway mark of the period. I remember this goal they're showing of Teemu Seligman because I had him in a fantasy draft, and because of this guy, I won that pool this year in a fantasy pool. Yeah, so we're at just a little over 12 minutes to go in the first. Shots are 6-1 in favor of Montreal. It is a 1-1 tie, but I think it's 6-2. There was another shot I saw. I don't think they scored on their first shot, so could be wrong. Well, Grimes, that's what my thinking was. And I was really making a joke. Really, I picked Drouin as a joke, not thinking it's what would happen, and it happened. So it's like, it's total luck. But I look like a genius. I love that. Anthony Wildcats win, so it's better they lose this one against a team close to the bottom five like them and try to win against top teams. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I get your point, though. I mean, losing against Anaheim helps Anaheim move up close, but I don't think they're going to catch Anaheim, like get that far down anyway. So I don't think that matters really. The thing is, if the legitimate worry is that they're going to play themselves out of the bottom 10. I mean, it's a legitimate worry at this point. I don't know. Is he injured? They were saying something about it, but he's in the game still. Face off is to the right of Gibson. Speaking of, Suzuki just got tossed. Hoffman will come in and take the draw. And he's not bad at the draws, actually, Hoffman. They won that one. 3-on-1. They nothing could. I think Matheson broke it up. Actually, right? He said they still have the puck. Nope. I just realized I'm doing play-by-play. To the point, to the other side, shot doesn't get through. Montreal flips it out just past their. Oh, look at that! They flipped it just over the blue line. The Ducks player tried to pass it back to his defenseman, and Suzuki was there, and he got a chance, but I think it went wide. Still cool. We're halfway through the period now. And Ducks shot off a stick and out. We'll have a face-off in Montreal's end, and they are going to go for a commercial break. Why not? All right, so talk to me here in the chat. Yeah, we're getting a decent amount of people. Awesome. Yeah, whatever you guys want to ask, please. I need the help tonight. I need everybody's help tonight. Been a long 24 hours, and I'm a little tired. It's sad that Bedard will probably go to Columbus. Yeah, I think that's actually where he will go. They're such a sad team with no assets or prospects. Bedard would fit in so well with the Habs. The young core and market would be perfect, but that's not how it works. We'll still have a chance. Yeah, that's my theory, though. At least I don't know if Grimes had it as well, but that was my theory. That's why I picked them. I mean, who would have thought that it actually would happen? But it did. You never know sometimes. All right. Nobody wants to talk about anything. Everybody's watching the commercial. Is that what it is? Everybody's watching the commercial. Anyway, I'm glad it happened because it woke me up. So see how long that lasts. If Florida doesn't stay in the bottom 10 or gets it back to the bottom 10, it'll be sad for Florida. Last time they beat the Ducks in Anaheim was 2014. Is that serious? That sucks. Oh. Now I really want them to win tonight. Oh, a quick chance there. Who was that? Belzile with a real quick chance. He didn't bury it. Right in front of the net. Puck just went and hit the roof and came back. It looked like. Turnover right there over the blue line. They come in, take a shot, say Monty. Habs going to go back the other way. Pizzetta just take a big hit. It just lifted him off his feet. And that's a penalty. Montreal going on the power play. Hit to the head. What? Oh, okay, so they got the penalty, yeah. Oh yeah, he hit Pizzetta on the chin there. That's why he went flying like that. Actually, he hit him on his stick, and the stick hit him in the head. That's what I just saw. Maybe not a head penalty. Anyway, Pizzetta looks like he's fine. But did he go flying on his ass, though? God. Guru, yeah, you never know about that. Wouldn't guarantee. I wouldn't count on something like that. Habs offside. Andy looking confused about it. Anthony, I don't have a set time for that. I'm probably not going to get to bed much before 4 tonight, but I don't go by a set schedule. Retired. What's an ELC? An entry level contract. Oh, see, we're down to 7:55 now to go in the first. Haven't updated that in a while. Shots are now 9-4 for Montreal. They have 50 seconds left on their power play in a 1-1 tie. I don't know how Silverberg did not. I mean, that was a nice setup and everything, and an open net, and they almost had a short-handed goal. And I don't know what happened there. Did he shoot it wide from there? My God. Power play is over, by the way. You see a glowing puck? I don't see a glowing puck. Hey, you'd think Anaheim's got a power play here. I just realized now that I should probably be doing some play-by-play on this, right? Sorry, guys. Which feed am I on? NHL 66. Anthony, I just should tell you, you live in the night too, whether you're sleeping or awake. You live in the night. At least I hope. I guess unless you're a vampire. No, but then you would be up at night. So I'm a vampire. I mean, that must be it. All right, here come Anaheim from behind their net. Start doing some play-by-play. Jeez. Off to the side, and that guy crossed the line, shot. I don't know who it was. Monty grabbed that. He hangs on. We'll have a face-off there. And then he skates to the bench. So again, another TV break. All right, so quiet time. All right, so Anthony, I'm not an owl. I mean, I think you know what owls look like. I don't look like an owl. Do I? Oh yeah, Guru, that was horrible. But where are you watching it that you're seeing the glowing puck? Because they've done that before too. The glowing puck. It's also kind of dumb, unless the technology is better today. One thing I didn't like when I first saw it, but on second thought, I'm thinking for someone like me, it's probably really good. Is that's where I think it's ESPN where they put the name of the guy who's got the puck, who's touching the puck, and he's easy for me to call the game if I can see the guy's name all the time. So that I'm thinking of that one that I might like that. You're watching on NHL 66 and you saw a glowing puck? That's where I'm watching. I didn't see it. You're watching their feed. Okay, you're watching the Anaheim feed. I'm not. I'm watching the Canadian feed. So yeah, that might be why, and that's another reason why I don't watch the American feed because it's kind of they do stupid things like that, and it's only on the power play. I have no idea why they do that only on the power play. Testing out the technology, maybe. Ooh, tear one right off the foot. That does hurt. Yeah, that must hurt. Yeah, Guru, I'm not sure when, but they did that shit in the 80s or 90s. 90s, I guess. Anyway, I'll look for it if there's another power play. I'll try to look for it, but I didn't notice it. So it must be just on ESPN's channel. 4:15 left in the first. It's tied up at 1. A little pressure here by Anaheim. Fowler. I he put a he just walked right in, lifted the shot. I think it hit Monty like looked like under the chin. I got to see this again, but in the mask, I think it hit him or really high on the chest. Oh no, it was off his arm. It really looked like it hit him right in the mask. Funny, eh? How an angle can make a difference. It hit maybe off the blocker and it crawled up his arm there. The puck. Anthony ELCs are usually 2 or 3 years. Ryan, yeah, Solani is doing I don't know what broadcast, but for obviously for the Ducks of some sort of broadcast. No, so for a game that they're gonna say they were saying is gonna be a lot of scoring, I don't know. It really that stopped. Kind of like a half boring game now. Icing against the Habs. Bob Cannon in the room. Hey Bob, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Happy Friday. I just yeah. Been a good Friday. Some sustained pressure here by Anaheim. Because it's like they're either shooting wide or I don't know, they're not getting a ton of things on net. Welcome, Bob. Oh, an offside call, so we'll have a face-off over the blue line. Eddie doesn't look happy with himself. I don't know why. Two and a half minutes to go in this first period. You thought you were watching a Columbus game? Why would that be? You're on your third Ryan Coke. Awesome, man. Love to have you on here and see how you and see how greased you are. I'm a little loopy from lack of sleep. Big save Gibson off Pitlick. Anthony says, all I want from Montreal is my two front teeth. Is another good goalie and another price. Yeah, but to say that, yeah, that's a ridiculous thing to say. How are they going to get another Carey Price now? Easy like that. Come on. Trade Drouin now. Damn it, we're too late. Bedard, 4 goals tonight. What a night for Connor. Be bad for Bedard. Anybody see that? I saw that today, finally. Saw that little video. That's pretty good. 54 seconds. Monty freezes that puck on the side of the net, and we'll have a face-off again. Almost out of the first. Tied up 1-1. Belzile taking the draw tonight, or this time, I mean. Seemed like last night, every draw was Dvorak. Bezzetta with a chance. He couldn't get a good shot away. "22 seconds left in the first." Save slap shot on Monty. I thought, there's the goal. Nope, save Monty. Just a couple seconds left. We'll have a face-off. Gooley going to the bench in a little bit of pain from what? Oh, shoulder. Oh, no. Don't tell me Gooley now with a shoulder. Shoulder. God damn it. No. Can't be. Not hard to cheer for Montreal, even if you saw Bedard play. I don't see why. Well, Anthony, I mean, but he's not coming back, so you can want him all you want. First period's over. It's tied at 1. I just hope Goulie's not injured. Something happened. And I just don't get it. Imagine he's out with a shoulder injury. Like, what's up with the shoulders this year? It's crazy. They need extra shoulder padding. Yeah. It can't be that Grimes. I mean, it's just I just don't know what it's a mystery, and I don't know what the answer is. And Brad, it's a little early to say Goulie out for the year. Come on. Sorry if I seem like I'm burping a lot. I had a big supper of Chinese food, and I'm still digesting. I think I ate too much. I don't like doing that anymore. I used to like doing that. I don't like it anymore. Not good for you. Is Goulie hurt? Looks like it. Uh, what did I eat? I just said I had Chinese food. At least they're burps, yes. They're not really burps, but they're, just that. I don't know. I ate too much. Could I say? That would be funny, Brad, but I mean, he's been seen out there since, but that's a good one. And it was a hell of a celebration. He was happy to have scored that goal. You gotta see. You got to. I don't know what the word I'm looking for is. But he was happy. It was a hell of a. I'm sure a hell of a relief for him to finally get it. So whatever you guys want. By the way, I guess I should say that. I shouldn't just sit here looking at the camera. Um, yeah, we got about 12 minutes, 13 minutes left till our till puck drop for the second. So, as I always say, whatever you guys want to talk about, that's what we do here. Yeah, but Harry, don't get upset. You gotta expect it at this point. And I do it too. So, Price has been my favorite player ever since as Anthony watched in 2014 in your first Habs game. I've loved his game ever since. I will always miss him. Yeah, I mean, but it doesn't. He's not coming back. So, what are you gonna do? I guess I don't know. I've accepted it already, and I've moved on. Looking forward. Wait a second. What's this argument going on here? What did I miss? Why would What do you mean no point in a winning culture? That's where you're wrong, right? Winning culture is really important here. And believe me, the players are not trying to lose. The players not going to tank and not going to lose. Suzuki said that. They don't none of the players in the room want to finish last in order to get that first pick. What's the restaurant called? Why? Do you live in Montreal? Maybe you do. Uh no way. Of course we're not going to win the last 20 games. Who's going to win all their remaining games? They try to win every night. You never want them going out there to lose with that mindset. You never want, not for one game. Nope. Okay, guys, let's not start fighting here though in the chat. Let's not egg each other on. Um, yeah, that ship is sailed, Bob. You're right. Let me gonna move on here. Chicago wanted Drouin so they could keep losing to get Bedard. Let's keep going. Pile on. Just pile on. If they really wanted to win this year, they wouldn't have shut down Caulfield. Ryan, go in the corner, put a hat that's really pointy on your head on, and please go in the corner for that comment. That's ridiculous what you just said. Are you kidding me? God. See, on Wednesday, you got to see Slavkovsky and get your jersey and card signed and take a photo with him. Oh, that's awesome. Where was that? Oh, you live in Dorval. Oh, I'm sorry, Anthony. It wasn't Chow's. I ordered from in Lachine, Maison Ho. That food's better than Chow's anyway. All right. About another 5 minutes till we get to the second period. It's not Drouin causing the argument, Anthony. It's no, Harry's a big Drouin fan, and he's not really wrong. Sorry to say, he's not. I'm not sticking up for Drouin necessarily, but I don't really believe in kicking a guy when he's down. I do it sometimes, I guess, but Caulfield could have been shut down regardless. Maybe he plays 5-10 more games if we're trying to win, but still he would have 100% been shut down no matter what. The thing is, they shut him down because they were taking too big a risk. If he fell the wrong way, he wouldn't have been ready for next season. He'd have had a much worse injury that would have taken longer to heal, and he would not have had 100% recovery. Even after this injury, he's going to have as close as you can get, basically. He's going to have 98% of his range of motion that he had before. But if he would have hurt that worse, he would, they saying maybe only 50% of his range of motion. That would have ruined him. So to say that they shouldn't have shut him down, I'm sorry. That's just dumb. That's just dumb. Yeah, chat's hostile today. It's a full moon. Probably they should have shut him down a lot earlier than they did. And that's the actual truth. Yeah, Bob, I think it's a combination of the two things that Hughes had his price and he wasn't giving in, and I don't think he should have. And I don't think there was as much interest in our players as people want to believe. It's kind of what I think. You know what, Brad? You're right. If we didn't let Mete go, we'd have a Stanley Cup now. And I think somebody should say something about that. What's a PMD? I thought you meant like a PMV, those porn videos there? That would have been more appropriate, probably. Slavkovsky was doing the signing event in Lachute. Oh, geez. You went far for that. Not horribly far, but still. Hughes seemed really low key in the press conference after deadline. That tells me he was trying, but didn't have any takers for our guys. Yeah, I mean, why would they try it? No, I honestly think there was no the interest wasn't there. Hey, Retro, why are you praying for Montreal? Tell me, please tell me. Yeah, Lucas. I mean, I gotta agree with that, right? Who's guy can't score a goal? Are you renting him for a playoff run, really, and putting up assets for that? No, and that's the truth. We got Hughes. Well, there he answered it. Why do people not take him for his word? He said nothing was there that advanced our cause. We didn't take any deals because nothing was there that they wanted. So if they got any offers, it wasn't what they wanted. So they didn't take the deals. I'm fine with that. Brad, that's actually almost likely. I mean, he could be in Europe. He could be in the NHL on like a low contract, or who knows? Bob, that's true. Sometimes the best deal is the deal you don't make. But they weren't renting, so they weren't buying, right? So they couldn't control the rest. Plus, when you think about it, if you're not getting what you're looking for a guy, and you got trouble having enough bodies in the lineup, then you're not moving guys for what you don't want to move them for. That's what this guy's saying, pretty much. Exactly that. The players weren't good enough, and the GMs didn't want to take chances. And Hughes wanted what he wanted, and they weren't willing to give that for these guys. Simple, simple, simple. Ryan, that's because you're assuming they were offered assets. You're assuming this. You don't know what they were offered, if they were offered anything. So if you get upset about that when you don't have all the information, it's on you. And Bob, the guys they had to trade weren't going to be the kind of trades that are going to transform a team anyway, right? So it's nothing to get upset about. I'm not going to get upset about it. Grimes, I heard that too, but they didn't like the kind of rubber the pucks were made with, and that's why they declined it. Otherwise, Drouin would have been traded. Who said that about the hit there? The Brad. It's probably true. I mean, he kind of has never been the same since that hit. But we also, again, don't know that to be a fact. He's had various problems. Who knows? Where do you want me to look at a clip while I'm doing a live show? You want me to look at a clip? Like, seriously? Sorry, can't do that. With all these injuries to our young guns, I'm scared our rebuild might take longer. Take longer than the sped up thing we thought was going to happen. Really, I don't think so though, Lucas. Not longer than the original thought would be. Right? We got excited with this season. They got all that experience. They didn't get as much as we thought. Um, I think we're on track. That's it, Bob. They weren't good pucks. That's why they didn't take it. And they put out a press release saying we really wanted him, but those pucks were of subpar quality, and we just couldn't justify doing the trade. That's what happened. Don't I have a split screen? Yeah, I do. Where did you send it to? If you sent it here, I don't see it. So I don't know where you sent it to, number one. I don't know. I'm not going to go open up my email or whatever to go look at something like that right now. Just not doing it. Sorry. But if you send me something, I'll see it after. Galley just got injured for sleeping too hard. Well, Galley's in a walking cast, so I don't know what's exactly with him, but got a foot injury of some sort. We'll be back by the way, for the second period any minute because they're just doing the scoring roundup. That means about a minute or two. Anyway, Anthony, tell me what the clip is about. Maybe I've seen it already too. I'm not making fun of Galley at all, Ryan. Not at all. Well, here we go. Just about to face off here in the second. I mean, I don't know if it's a season to forget. Cole Caulfield, his 26 goals. I mean, there are things this season to remember, right? Excuse me, still dealing with the Chinese food. Rebuilds take their time, Guru. I mean, and every team does it a little differently, and that's why if you're all expecting they're going to be in the playoffs next year and all that, it's not going to happen. The rebuild's not done. Game's underway. It's probably a good thing for me to say. Some good energy by Montreal so far here in the second. Gurianov with a backhand from a in close and a bad angle, but save Gibson. Okay, I'm not understanding. What's about price? I don't see what that response is there for. He hadn't scored a goal, yeah, in over a year, Drew, I think, eh? That's a hell of a long time, eh? Would I sign Monahan? No. Hey, Stan, thank you. It's just luck. It's all. I was really making a joke. Honestly, I was making a joke about, his motivation to do it and thought, yeah, that makes sense. And then he did it. And it's like, okay. But yeah, it's total luck. 2 minutes gone in the second. It's not really exciting, this game. There's been moments, but not overall, not great. I predicted 4-2. Could still happen. 4-2 Montreal. Yeah, there's plenty of hockey left, so that could still happen. It looked early on that this was going to be a high scoring game, but as the game's gone on, yeah, I don't know if it's going to be. I do know Gibson's been playing well lately. That's what I was reading. His last, I don't know how many games, have been really good. So, yeah, I actually think it's going to be a lower scoring game than it looked like it might have started out as. Brad, you actually saying the truth there. He's a good man, Drouin. In his personal life, as a person, he's a good person. I don't want to put him down for anything like that at all. It's not fair. So, yeah, we shouldn't be making fun of the guy on a personal level. I know sarcasm when I see it, Grimes. Well, we're 3 minutes in here. Just I don't know. It's kind of this period. It's kind of boring so far. The ref said, "Hey, you only got four." Yeah, it's funny. Tierney all alone there behind the net. What's he going to do with it? Come on, Tierney. Show us why you're a fourth liner. Is Price still in Montreal? Yeah, they're moving apparently back to Kelowna after the season's over. So end of April. Grimes, Drew Gibson's a veteran. I'm sure he's fine with it. Keeps him sharp. Oh, Habs got away with a tripping call right there. Wow. That was a trip. That was a trip. Gotta say, but it's good to see the Habs get away with one every now and then. I don't know. I thought that was tripping. If Price retires, is money on the yeah, but he's not going to retire. He's going to go on the LTIR like he is. He's going to stay there. Why would he give up 40 million? I mean, I thought he might do it, but he's not going to do it, obviously. I'm glad you said that, Anthony, and I didn't, but you're right. No, why are we fighting over these guys? Anyway, you guys want to fight in the chat? Fight. What did Bergevin say? The next great French Canadian player. Yeah. And how many years ago was that? Why are we living in that past? Yeah, Grimes. Like if you're gonna give up, if you've got like 30 million on the table, and you're gonna go, yeah, no, I don't want it. It's not really gonna happen. I just thought Price would do it. I really did think he would do it, and he's not going to. And who's gonna do that really? Bob, I did not see that at all about Harvey Pinard. He's in the game tonight, so it's obviously not. It's not right. Drives it is a bit of a boring game, which is what I was going into this game. I was like, okay, just don't be a boring game. I was kind of, and yeah, it is one. What are you gonna do? You got to figure it was going to happen because it's not two great teams. 6 minutes into the second, we're almost halfway through the game. No, the fighting in the chat because it's late. People are tired. We're expecting a lot to happen today. It didn't. There's disappointment, and I think that's what it is. It's okay as long as it doesn't get out of hand. It's okay. Brad, why do you find it fascinating? Yeah, if you're not being entertained, that's probably my fault, though. You should be mad at me. I'm not in the mood for play by play tonight. I apologize to everybody. It's just not happening tonight much. Just too tired for it. Brad, I thought this live stream was going to go by without you saying that. We need the Expos back. Ah, damn it. Sorry. Dropped my water bottle. Pitlick, come on, do something. There's no really good flow to this game. Quick shot there by Pitlick. It's stopped by Gibson. It's not bad. It's still a 1-1 tie, by the way. Shots are 17-15. Montreal's still up on the shot clock. And it's a bit of a boring game. Ryan, wait till they come back. I'll try to figure out what that is. I can't say off the top of my head who their sponsor is. Well, Grimes, that's not the case because here I am. And do I have to do it? I don't. I don't have to do this game. I choose to do it. Do I remember Tim Burke and Jeff Reardon? Absolutely. Tim Burke. Well, both of them were relievers. Reardon was a really great closer, and Tim Burke was pretty good himself. Well, Grimes, I like when you smash the like button, but don't use your face for it. That's not a good idea. Stan the Man, yeah, I don't know if Gallagher can change the way he plays, right? That's the thing, right? That's who he is. I don't know. Well, Brad, if you're just going to keep mentioning relievers or closers, Woody Fryman was an earlier good closer for the Expos. But as far as for relievers or closers, I think Reardon might have been the best one I saw. He was really good. I liked Jeff Reardon. John Buckabella. How could you forget that? Also, though, really early on, that's the Jerry Park days. Spaceman. I tell my story. I talked to him for, I want to say, at least an hour after a Shom had a celebrity baseball game at Kent Park, I want to say, and he was part of the Shom team, and he just stayed and talked to us while his kids played for like an hour, maybe longer. I'll never forget that. Nice guy. That had to be, I want to say now, that was in probably 84. John Wetland was good. He wasn't here long. Right? Didn't they get rid of Wetland in the fire sale in 85? 95, excuse me. I do remember Roland office, yeah. I want to say he wasn't here long though. At least I remember him as a ball player. I don't know if was he a Hab? I mean, an Expo. Well, we're getting down to 11 minutes to go in the second. It's gonna be one of those games. No matter what they do, it's just not going to be an exciting game. Also, Habs are on a second game of back-to-back games, so that might have something to do with it. Ugh. Yeah, of course, Ron LaFleur could steal the base, man. That guy could steal bases. Bob, yeah, El Presidente, Dennis Martinez. He had a perfect game here as an Expo. Ooh, save Monty there. I don't know if the guy actually uh, um, shot it wide or that was a save by Monty. The breakaway. Something wrong with the play-by-play guy, eh? Not doing his play-by-play. What's wrong here? And there you go, Ryan. El Presidente, El Perfecto. Dave Van Horn with the announcement on that. And that Dave Van Horn was the best Habs Expos announcer that I think anyway. You met Martinez in St. Mary's, yeah? The church or the hospital? Stan the Man Pete Rose did play one just before he managed the Reds and then they got caught gambling. It was just before that. Tom Brady was he was drafted by the Expos. Anthony, well, we're just it's on. I guess that's why I'm not doing play by play, but I'll keep you informed. We're at 8:25 left in the second. Shots are tied now. That's interesting. 18-18. And the score is tied at 1. The town of St. Mary's? Oh, okay. Sorry. Stan, you might be showing your age, but I'm in that age group too. Okay, that's where the Canadian Baseball Hall of Fame is. I see. Did not know that. Yeah, the game's sucky. That's all. Maybe the third period will be better. It's a tie game, right? So this game, I'm hoping the third is better because of that. You know, but right now it's not a great game, and I'm a little tired. I think that has something to do with it too. Ryan, are you serious? US Feed, he says, has no gambling advertisements. That's interesting. Stan, I think you're right. I think I really liked when Van Horn was with Duke Snyder, and after that, did he have a regular partner like that? Because he was together with Duke Snyder for a long time, and I can't think of anybody that you know. Yeah, it's okay to talk a little baseball as long as it's Expos. Have a good one, Brad. Thanks for being around, and you might have to wait a long time for that hope to come true. Sort of unfortunate, I mean, I would have liked the Expos to come back. I got excited about all that talk that was never going to happen, and but it's not going to happen. Got water in there. The Michigan. Larry Walker in right field. Love seeing him throw out guys at first base. Yeah. Wasn't here long enough. They traded him way in 95, way too early. See, Ken Singleton, he got traded it was a big move. They sent him and they got somebody back that was important. I want to say, I can't remember who it was. They traded Singleton and someone else, I think to the Mets. Maybe I'll have a dream about who? Van Horn and Duke Snyder. Ryan, maybe Bedard's going to end up like that, but McDavid having an amazing year, without a doubt. I have him in fantasy, so I'm happy. Bob, who's Aliu? You're talking about Moises Alou was a player, and it was Felipe Alou, and it was Alou, Alou, because there's a hockey player, a black hockey player that's there's a lot of controversy with him because he was really discriminated against. And his name is Aliu. That's why I wasn't sure who you're talking about. Oh, Stan, now you're aging yourself. Russ Taylor, I believe, was Van Horn's first radio partner. That was a little bit before me. Like I was young still. But you're yes, you're aging yourself. It was Felipe. 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 Felipe Alou. Moises was his son. And if you, whenever I hear that name, I can't help but think of that time he was going around the bases. He stopped, I think, at second, and his ankle didn't stop. Like he just the leg in like half. It was yeah, the ankle I think actually was bent out like that. I'll never forget that. But yes, and he was a hell of a good baseball player, Moise Alou. Drouin going off for a penalty for what? Let's see what he did. He tripped a guy. Trip. Yeah. Habs go on the PK. We might have a goal here. You never know. Their power play is no better than ours. It's worse than ours, actually. So you think of the Steve Bartman. Steve Bartman, isn't he the guy that reached over and grabbed a fly ball in the playoffs, taking it right out of the outfielder's hands? Is that Steve Bartman? What an idiot. Well, they're set up. They're looking for an opening to score a goal. I find Montreal's PK kind of plays down to shitty power plays and plays up to really good ones, which they faced last night, and now they're facing a shitty one. So I'm expecting the worst. Was it in Chicago with the Cubs, right? When the Cubs got into the World Series, or could have been the White Sox, I guess. But I want to say the Cubs. Good clear by Montreal. Looks like they're going to kill off this power play. So far, so good. 30 seconds left in the Ducks power play. Habs clear it. I was right. The Cubs. Yeah. Power play killed off, by the way. Oh, big save there, Monty. Yeah, I'm surprised there wasn't actually a penalty there. Checking the guy into the boards like that. Stanley, I've seen a few, probably about 10 games at Jerry Park when I was young. That was close. Habs clear it finally. 3:25 left in the second. It's getting more and more likely it's going to be 1-1. And interesting that Anaheim is up in the shots department by 24-19. Kind of what happened last night in the game against LA. 3 minutes left in the second. Anthony, I don't think so. What you see is about the only interesting things in the room. That's the view, and that's where the set is. It's boring the rest of the room. So no, I don't think so. Is Caulfield supposed to heal back to 100%? I heard 98%. Close enough. There's a TV time out here, and I think we're down to about 2.5 minutes to go in the second. So it's I wonder if it's going to be a third period like last night again. Didn't they were tied going into the third? Bob, didn't Fowler sign a long-term deal with them like 2 years ago? So no, I'm not surprised. I don't know what's impressive by it. All right. Well, I made it through first two periods at least anyway. I'm going to make it through. I know I can. I know I can. Um, Power play, I guess, for Montreal coming up here. The guy with the broken stick tried to play with it, so that's a penalty. Yep. You got to drop the stick right away. Cannot play with a broken stick. Yeah, Anthony, that's not going to happen. I doubt it anyway. But 2.5 minutes left in the second. Drop pass, of course. Habs are moving it around. Oh, Hoffman shot. I thought it went out. Is Fowler 31 already? Yeah, I guess that's impressive then. I think that would be a good trade. It won't happen though. So if it happens, I'll comment on it then. Yeah. 35 seconds left in the second. We're almost out of the second. 1-1 tie. They're gonna go to the third tied up. Maybe it's next goal wins. Who knows? But this kind of looked like it might have been a high scoring game, but man, in a defensive kind of game or just two shitty teams playing boring hockey. It's probably what it is. Come on, let's get out of here already. Nope, no last push. So after two, it is 1-1 in a boring game. Oh, I can just take these off my ears now. Yeah. Oh, a little pushing and shoving. Fight. No, not really a fight. Frustrated players, frustrated. Um, where was I? I don't. I try not to talk about impossible things, Anthony. I'm not the biggest Patrick Kane fan, so no, I don't know that it would have been cool. Anderson always has an assist captain on his jersey. It's called. He's the assistant captain, like associate captain, alternate captain. That's what it's called. Anderson has that along with I think Savard because although Eddie's back, he should have it. Eddie and Galley were the um, two. I don't even know what it's called now. You screwed me up. But yeah, and they were both injured most of the year. So yeah, Andy got it and David Savard. That's it, assistant captain. You're right. You only missed the ANT. Well, you weren't that far off. It just sounded weird. That's all. Sorry, Ryan. Guru, yeah, they are doing okay, considering that they are on second game of back-to-back games. And if I correct, their last one was the same way, or the one before that, where it was like, wow, they don't look tired. No, we checked on that. I had somebody check on that, and they did not play last night. The Ducks. Bob, it's you can say it either way, alternate or assistant. It seems like you can say either way. And that's it. So we got, like I say, always every time it's the intermission. We got about 12, 13, 14 minutes by this point. Um, till they drop the puck for the third. So be my guest to chime in here in the chat with some comments, and I will deal with you when you do that. Whatever you guys want to talk about, I'm good. Just try to keep me awake for the rest of the game. That would be really nice. I don't mind. I'm losing my voice. It's getting late. It's almost midnight, so Not that I usually go to bed at midnight. I don't. Although a lot of times I'm watching something and I fall asleep right where I am right now. Sometimes sitting up, sometimes leaning back because my chair goes all the way back. Yeah, it's an adventure every night. And then eventually I go to bed. That's the life of retirement because I am officially retired right now. As of this month. I'll get second wind after the game. Yeah, once it's all shut down, I'm gonna get my second wind. I know I am, but right now, not happening. So I'm trying to stay awake. I'll manage. I'm not worried. It's just another period to go, but I won't be staying around after the game ends very long. I can tell you that, though, straight up. Although it's Friday night, so for you guys, it's not as bad as the last two games, you know. But for me, yeah, I'll be done. That's weird. I'm losing my voice a little bit when I'm trying to say something. The first syllable not coming out sometimes. I don't know what that's about. Ryan, no, we talk about that on and off here. So I mean, just not tonight. But yeah, there's some good size that's been added this year. 100%. No, Rick's not going to fall asleep in the live stream. It happened once, not happening again. Harry, though, when games ended in ties, there was no overtime, so it would have been after 60 minutes of play. So if you look at it like that, I know it's a joke, Bob. Don't worry. Don't worry about that. It's not that much of a joke because it could happen. It's not going to happen, though. Not if there's anything I can do about it. Although I kind of wish we were like 5 minutes to go in the third at this point. That would be really nice. I would enjoy that. All right. So do you got to talk to me in the chat here and keep me awake and anything you want to talk about? It's open season. Hell, we were talking about Expos while the game was going on. So why not? Talk about whatever you want. Bob, you and me both. I need better material too. I'm not getting much. I think everybody's as tired as I am, I guess. Unless you're on the West Coast. But yeah, we need audience participation. Bob, yeah, absolutely. Overtime was just in the playoffs. And I'm okay. I like the overtime. I'm okay if they change the shootout to just after maybe do 10 minutes and then after that it's a tie. Because I'm okay with ties. Ties do not bother me. Do that, Bob. But Ryan Koch would not keep me up. I know, oddly enough, well, this does. I don't know why, but it helps. And then there's a point where it doesn't help anymore. But yeah, people, listen, Bob, we're having a private conversation. I guess that's what it is. I guess. The current 3-on-3 OT is fantastic. I like it too. I have to admit, I like the OT 3-on-3. What I did not like though, and I don't know if it's because there's no emotion in it, but the All-Star game, that's what they did. They did 3-on-3. I didn't like that. I thought I would, did not like it. But in games, I do like that 3-on-3 stuff. It's fun. It's exciting. Yeah, like pond hockey. Yeah. So I'd like them to keep that. And then if it ends after that in a tie, it's a tie. And that's all there is to it. Nothing wrong with a tie. Each team gets a point, and there's no loser point. And I like that. And honestly, whoever wins in overtime gets 2 points. The other team gets nothing. Eliminate the loser points. I want to know when a team has when the team's at 500, it's because they're at 500. They're not, they didn't get points for losing games. Hey, Mike, how you doing, man? So yeah, talk to us here in the chat, or talk to me anyway, because there's no us, just me. I'm here alone. And yeah, we'll get through this intermission, and we'll get through the rest of this game. No, Bob, you're not talking too much, because thank God, if you didn't talk to me, who's going to talk to me? Obviously, so don't give yourself a penalty at all. Keep talking to me, because pretty soon I'm just going to start babbling, because I'm overtired. I can feel that happening any minute now. I would not like to do that. So I wish we were at the end of this intermission. That would be good. At some point, I'm probably going to have to start getting quieter and quieter as the game goes on. I'm drinking an energy drink here. It's not working anymore. So I'm just drinking it for fun. I stopped working a while ago. Which Habs players did you have high hopes on but turned into a bust? Oh, crap. A lot of them over the years. I mean, listen, that happens. Who's the last one? Pretty much all of them that come up and that, you get excited over, and then they don't turn out. So all of those guys. Yeah. Up until probably the last year or two, I finally took off my rose-colored glasses a couple of years ago, and but up until then, it's like every new rookie, everybody, all of them had high hopes for them, and then most of them were busts. So there you go. Pretty much like everybody else. Oh yeah, here you go. I'm gonna yawn now. All right, some more questions in here. Keep me awake as we work our way through the end of this intermission. It seems like they got everybody out there on the panel tonight. Is that normal? They got that many people on this panel? I don't remember seeing that. You gave up after Marcel Hossa? Yeah, it was the wrong brother we got. Yeah. It wasn't yeah, right. Marion was the good one. Yeah, that's right. Oh, I got excited there. It looked like they were coming back. It's not the right teams. Oopsie. Yeah, no, there are a lot of names. They're just showing the Leafs. Did the Leafs win? I hope not. All right, talk to me, please. Or we could have some silence here. Ooh, what a shot by Mercer there. Wow. Oh, nice. Off topic. All right. Do you know the snow removal laws in Montreal? A little bit. City towed your car, and I didn't see a sign this morning. Yeah, you're not going to have much luck fighting that. The only thing you can do is go, let it go to not to judgment, but where they tell you you got to appear in court to fight it. You do that, or I think you have to let them know you want to fight it. I mean, do that. A lot of times the city or whatever won't show up for it, and they'll let you can win. Other than that, I wouldn't really fight it, but it's expensive. Yeah, I mean, because with those snow things, they can just put them out whenever they want. You're already parked there. You didn't even know they were going to do it. They put them out there. You get up in the morning, you got a ticket, and there's nothing much you can do about it. So it sucks. Wish you luck on that. It's another reason when I see that, I'm happy I don't drive anymore. I don't have a car because they're not ticketing my scooter. All right. Well, any other topic you want to talk about? Let's go. Although I think we're going to be back for the third period in about 2 minutes. That's what I think. Until then, I will just fall asleep here. In an effort to not fall asleep, I'm going to smoke another one of these. Bob, you served your 5-minute major. Did I give you a 5-minute major? I didn't know. Anyways, 1-1 tie going into the third. At the rate of scoring, it's very likely the next goal could be the winning goal. So I wonder if we're going to see some more excitement and maybe actually have a good third period where we'll say, "Oh, that was a really good third period," because these teams need to score to win the game. So I don't know. You gave yourself a 5-minute major. All right. Is that what you're calling it these days? 5-minute major. Yeah, we'll have a face off here in about a minute because the two guys are talking about stuff that's just before they come back. Yeah, no, I'm talking too much too, but I can't give myself a 5-minute major. Yeah, don't pull the goalie. That's what she said last night. Are we gonna see a Drouin game-winning goal? Like, you really think that Drouin can score two in a game? Oh my God, it's gonna be the end of the world. That's gonna be the sign of the apocalypse right there. Drouin gets 2 goals in a game. Lights out, everybody. Have a good one, Ryan. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it, man. Have a good night. I don't blame you. I would be doing the same thing if I could. I can't. All right, though. With Ryan leaving, though, that means probably about half of my questions and stuff is gone. Now, what do I do? Somebody got to step up for Ryan. They're showing Connor Bedard's 4 goals. Well, they were. Now it's the Jets and the Oilers. Ooh, nice shot by Hughes there. Wow. No, that's the Mercer shot. Excuse me. I don't know. I thought that was used. That was a beauty. All right, come on, people, talk to me. Or if everybody says goodnight, then I mean I'll just close up and I'll say goodnight too. That would work. Yeah, they're just about back for the third now. We'll have a face off probably in about 30 seconds. And that means we're that much closer to the end of this game. I'm hoping for a fun third period to make up for the lousy first two periods. That would be nice. We'll see. I do appreciate, though, the 17 people that are in the room hanging in there. And they're off. Habs win the draw. Going to get an icing call, I think, here. Yep, against Montreal. So start right from the start. No flow. 6 seconds in, we got a whistle. Hasn't been this game. It hasn't been like a game where you get a lot of long time in between whistles and stuff. Let's have a third period like that, right? Why not? Oh, would it help if I put my headphones on? Then I know what the freaking hell's going on. That would help. Mm. What time is it? Yeah, I better do that. I'm just gonna take my meds, or it's like too late. Well, maybe a little bit of hope for this to be a little bit better. Some good play there by Montreal. A couple of chances. A little over a minute in. Yeah, let's take this one. All right. Where are we at? Okay, so it's a minute 15 gone in the third. It's a 1-1 tie. Still 24-21. That's the shots favor of Anaheim. And you're caught up. Oh, Jesus. Oh, big save by Allen. Monty. Can I get nothing right today? Nothing. Yeah, big save there by Monty. It was a breakaway. Because I'm really doing a good job at describing everything. Oh. Come on, boys. Habs look a little bit more energized. Like they're maybe their sense of urgency seems a little bit stronger. I think it was a Harris shot. Gibson grabbed it, and we'll have a face-off over there. Hey, Bob, that's nice words. Thank you. Appreciate that. No, and I noticed it. I know it doesn't go unnoticed. Don't worry. But I appreciate that. Suzuki taking the draw against Zegras. And Suzuki wins. Come on, boys. Next goal wins. Next goal wins. The way this game's been going, I'm not going to be surprised if it ends up that way, 2-1. Now, if Anaheim scores, I might change my mind, but oh, and they almost just did, man. That was close. Some nice passing there by Anaheim, gotta say. So nice big check by Matheson. And then somebody trips Matheson, and we get a power play out of that. Definitely this third period's gotten a little better. So hopefully we have an entertaining third. Slashing on by Zegras because he didn't like the hit by Matheson that took him down. So he got up and he slashed him on the leg, and we got a penalty. Awesome. Habs need a power play goal right now. Dallas Eakin just said the F word. I could read lips. Oh, come on, guys. Fight for it. Oh, what was that? That was a weird one-timer by Guryanov. Anyways, the puck hit the netting and came back, so we'll have a face-off there again. Guru, you thinking it's going to go to OT and a shootout, eh? My luck, if it does. Anaheim clears it. Here, who's that with it? Drouin to Ulanov, over to Guryanov, back to Ulanov, almost got it. Sent up to Drouin, was at the point. Back to Guli, over to Guryanov. Some passing going on. Nothing really coming of it, though. Guryanov with a one-timer. Come on, guys. Find that opening. One-timer. Ducks clear it down. Grimes, yeah, he's got a hell of a shot, eh? Come on, boys. Period. Power play almost over. Can he get a shot? Off the post, Matheson. My God. And Hoffman with an open net. God damn it. How did he miss that? Zegras is out of the box, so the power play's over. What immature fans there booing Matheson. It was a big save by Gibson. I don't know what happened there, but he was off the backboards. He was out of position. Wow, what a shitty game! It became a really great third period so far. You never know. Dangerous. Oh, Tierney, that's his name. He just blocked a shot that hurt. He's going off. Yeah, you can see that hurt. He took one there for the team. It was a good block. Man, it's more and more. It's looking like next goal wins. Guru, maybe, but he'll still have 3 years left. I mean, maybe Anderson just doesn't get traded ever. I can see that as well. But I think the way he's playing right now, and for an extended period of time too, he's been good for a while. I think that has increased his value. Um, and probably they just didn't get the offer they wanted for him, and that's why he didn't get moved. Because why move Andy if you don't get that offer that you're not going to move him for just to move him? Now we're going to get another TV timeout here. A little over 12 minutes to go in the third. It's a 1-1 game. Next goal wins, very possibly. Or there's no goal and they go to overtime, which and then again, it's like next goal wins. So, yeah, just a shitty game became a really good one in the third period. At least then, eh? Better late than never. Guru, I kind of want to say I don't agree with you there. Anderson has potential, he says, but seemed more inconsistent this season. I mean, he's inconsistent and streaky every year, but I think since Caulfield's injury, it seems like Anderson stepped up and he's been pretty consistent in doing so since then. That's what I'm saying. How's that? Because I think that's what I'm saying. I think that's what I mean. So good thing I'm saying it. I don't even know why I'm drinking that. It's not doing anything for me. Remove that from my face. Come back from the commercial break, please. Man, he hit the post on that. I didn't realize that. Hoffman did, I think. Wow. All right, Devo taking the draw. Was to the left of Monty. Zegras wrist shot from the right circle. Monty grabs that and hangs on. Zegras sort of having words with David Savard. Savard laughing at him. Zegras looks like maybe his emotions could be getting to him, and I hope that's what happens. Takes him out of the does something to screw up. We'll see. Guryanov, drop pass. Nice wrist shot by Suzuki and a good save by Gibson. And we got two guys making out on the ice. They're hugging. Soon they're going to kiss. It's Guryanov, and I don't know who that is. Oh, Beaulieu, ex-Hab, Nathan Beaulieu. He just said something I was thinking too, that Guryanov, I thought he was going to shoot, and he dropped it to Suzuki. It was actually a really good play because he fools. He got to be, people are expecting him to shoot, and he didn't. So I like to see that. And it was a good chance, and it required Gibson to make a nice save. A little bit of chemistry showing between Guryanov and Suzuki there. Suzuki wins the draw, but it gets somehow gets out, goes over to glass at the benches. I don't know how that happened. That just seemed to pick up speed and just rush out of there. Am I still? Oh, is that gay porn? Oh, wow. No, the two guys, they were hugging each other. Looked like they were about to make out there. One guy, his hand went down. He was starting to feel him up. No, that's what I saw. Comes Savard out, sends that up to that was Belzile. Belzile cross ice, and then back to Tierney that way into the corner. Belzile in there to try to get it. He gets knocked off the puck though, and the Ducks clear it out, not deep, but now they get in there. Shot. Monty with a save, big rebound, but picked up by a Hab. And I think we're going to get an icing call here. Yep, icing against the Habs. Bob, I'm really sorry to lose you, and I didn't mean it. A little gay porn. There's nothing wrong with that. Come on. Who doesn't enjoy a little gay porn every now and then? Come on. Come on, boys. Let's go. What's that? Why would that be whistled down? Penalty happening behind the play. It looks like Tierney's going to go. For what? I didn't see it at all. On Tierney. Tripping by Tierney. So Habs going on the PK. It's going to be an important one here. And an important power play for the Ducks. Bob, I told you I'm a little loopy tonight. Don't take me seriously for anything. But seriously, what's wrong with a little gay porn every now and then? Come on. The heart wants what the heart wants. Come on. Or is it the heart on wants what the heart on wants? Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. But how do you say that, Andrew? No, Habs, no. No? All right, we got another, of course, TV timeout because they got to recoup their losses, right? With these commercials. Like, take off, eh? It seems to me like there's been a lot of these TV breaks more than normal. Maybe it's because they're not happy with the gay porn, I guess. No, why punishment for being gay? I'm punished for liking gay porn. Yep, that's me, Loopy. Been up too long or too little sleep in the last 36 hours. Just too little. All right, so an important penalty kill here for Montreal for this game because this could make, if they score a goal, the Ducks could be that could be the winning goal. But they have a shitty power play, so I'm not that worried about it. Yeah, they've been perfect penalty killers for the last two games, and so far in this one. So keep it up. Keep it up. That's what she said last night. And I was like, I can't. I can't. Oh, did I say that out loud? I didn't mean to. God damn it. Just like I said. Just like I said. 2-1 Ducks on a one timer from the left, from the right circle. Mason McTavish. Unfortunately, that could be it, but we'll see. We'll see. Maybe maybe the Habs respond right away. Let's see. One timer, and you know what? He was screened. Matheson ended up screening him. Gotta say. I don't know if it's a good enough excuse, really, but I mean, he was screened on that one timer, so not totally blaming Monty, but disappointing, that's for sure. Remember the other night, I forget which game, and then that led to two more goals going in pretty quickly. So I hope that don't happen here. Oh, boys, you're gonna have to work hard now, really hard. Ah, okay. Ooh, that was a good save by Monty on a tip that he was totally screened on. There you go. They're changing up. 7:50 to go in the third, maybe in the game. Very coincidentally, Guru, I think Montreal is Canada's porn capital. So hey, works out perfectly. The five biggest porn sites are run out of Montreal, and just I got a neighbor who has a Brazzers. I'm not saying it well. Zers, whatever sticker on his car on the windshield. So I wonder what he does for a living. I don't know, or he's just a very enthusiastic porn viewer that likes everybody to know it. I'm not sure. We got a penalty, and it's going to go against Montreal. Andy going off, holding. Brazzers, where women go to have fake boobs. You think that's what it is, Guru? I wonder what he's doing here. Maybe there's an apartment here that's doing porn. I want to know this. Want to make friends with the guy. Suzuki, come on! You couldn't get a good shot or a shot away. Yeah, that's right. It was almost a shorty. 5:55 to go in the third. We're 125 left in their power play, so at least kill this one off. Then they're going to run. They're running out of time to catch up. And I may have been right where I said next goal wins. It's looking like it. No, that was a good save by Gibson. He got his pad out there, and I think it disrupted Suzuki, maybe, or he screwed it up in his stick handling. One of the two things. Man, Monty juggled that save. It was close. 40 seconds left in their power play. What did I say, man? 3-1 Ducks. Game is over. It's exactly what happened to Monty's last game. Am I right? Third period, I forget who it was, scored 3 goals against them, and that was the game. 5-2. Right through his 5-hole, I think. No, it went around his right pad. Oh well. I really thought this was a game they would possibly win, but they did not. I mean, there's still time for them to tie it up, but the way they've been, no, that's not happening. That was the killer goal. Well, we won't be going overtime. And if they're going to come back, they better freaking do it soon. A disappointing end to, I don't know. I thought they would do it. I thought they would get that go ahead goal. Oh, well. Good chance there. Shot by Ullinen. All right, I'm quiet, eh? 3:05 to go here now in the third in the game. I was hoping for a little bit more pushback here, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen. They just pulled Monty. It looks like we'll probably end up 4-1. $2:22 to go. Come on, boys. 2 minutes to go. Amazing they've been able to keep possession. Matheson got his stick broke on that shot. Too bad. Minute 10 left. And icing call against Detroit. I'm calling them Detroit. Anaheim. Adam, I couldn't tell you. My curtains are closed. I can't see outside right now, but we're supposed to get snow starting soon if it hasn't already. We're gonna get like what you guys are getting. We're getting that all day tomorrow. So I mean, it sucks. Okay, boys, let's just finish this out. And they do a timeout or something? What happened here? Okay, taking their time, but Habs must have called a timeout. I see them skating there though. All right, finally taking the draw here. Habs win that. Minute 2 left. $35 seconds. They score. Suzuki scores with 30 seconds left. 3-2. Wow, who would have thought? Well, I'm gonna say this: if Anaheim scores an empty netter, I got it right for the guess to score. I'm only off by a goal for Anaheim right now. Nice. I'm glad Suzuki got a goal. So I think that's his second point of the game too. Goal and assist tonight. So that's nice. I like seeing that. So Monty's in net. So I think what I just said happened is not going to happen. But I came close to it tonight. his 21st goal of the season, and I think that ties his season high in his career. So his next goal is going to be his new career high. 2-point night for Drouin, goal and assist. Nice. It'd be awesome if they tie it up, but I don't see that. I don't see that happening. But you never know. You never really know for those kind of things, right? 30 seconds, it's enough time to score if they get the bounces. Here we go. Face off happening now at center ice. So they don't get an empty netter. The game ends 3-2. I was off by 1 goal. Oh well. Um, at least the third period was fun. So at least that, because the first two were really not fun. There we go. I'm glad that one's over. All right, so let's just go over what's going on today or to next game. So next game is Sunday. Vegas, they're in Vegas against the Knights, and it's an earlier game than usual. 6 o'clock start for the game, 5 o'clock for my pregame show. Hopefully, you guys will be there. And I am not sticking around because I'm tired. It's late and it is time to go. I want to thank everybody for being here. It was fun, even though it was a shitty game for the first two periods. Yeah, thanks for hanging out with me. Till next time, stay safe out there. Peace out, everybody. Thanks for being here. Go Habs, go. Keep your stick on the ice. Ciao, everybody. Have a good night. And there's my cursor. Ciao.